that is how it works. Welcome back after all of those days off of school. We have sure missed you, but boy, this week was a long one, wasn't it? Come on, dads and grandmas, I got more. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin our assembly today with acknowledging all of the kindergartners first, who've been showing a great job of responsibility this month. So first up, we have Miss Paige Looney. Come on up. Kindergartners, next up is Cassidy Anderson. Come on up. Next up, kindergartners, we have Zachary Manichak. Showing great responsibility, Miss Piper Getch. Come on up, Piper. Next up, kindergartners, Miss Maggie Collins. And last but not least, for kindergarten students of the month, Miss Zoe Bacon. And families wanting to take photographs, you can always do that at the end of the show as well. And do maybe a one-on-one too. Let's give it up to our kindergartners! All right, first graders. Here we go. First up for first grade, Miss Carly Hemingway. Next up, first graders. Now it's looking for the wrong spot. We're up front row today. Next up, Lexi Tomei. Next up, Cole Stain. Next up for first grade, Bree Hawkins. And next up, Peyton Coleman. Last but not least, first grade, Hannah Christensen. Let's get up to these chickens up here. All right, second grade. Thank you for being ready, everybody. We haven't been at an assembly for Next up, Edwin Tinney. And here we go, Tiana Lindstrom. And next up for showing great responsibility, Mr. Evan Soltis. And absolutely not last, but Eliana Manichek. To London. Let's give it up to those second graders. Okay, third graders, here we go. Our first student of the month for third grade is Brooke Rowland. Next up for showing responsibility, Warren Rust. Next up is Sydney Pyson. Our next friend in third grade being recognized today is unfortunately out sick today, but we still have to give her a big shout out, Miss Olivia Dusick. And next up for third grade, Colton Blodgett. school by the specialists who are showing great responsibility this month. We have first a kindergarten friend, and her name is Stella Pink. Come on up, Stella. Yep, that's you, Stella. She is. And this one next is a fourth grader, new to our school this year. Kyle Moa. Come on. Give it up for these two.
All right, show 5. Thank you. We want to say a big thank you to all of you for showing responsibility every single day. I'm sure at home the last 4 days you had to be responsible. And I'm sure this next character trait you had to use a lot of the last 4 days being stuck inside. So next, our first grade friends will introduce our next character trait.
Good afternoon. The first grade class would like to teach you a little about our next CARES, which is self-control. We'll be teaching you about it through the story of the interrupting chicken. It was bedtime for the little chickens.
Okay, my little chickens, are you ready to go to sleep? All right, let's settle down for a bedtime story. I will read you one of your favorites. Of course, you're not going to interrupt the story tonight, will you? Okay, then we'll start off with the story with Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel.
Out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch."
So Hansel and Gretel did it. The end.
Chickens? You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. You're supposed to try to relax so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story. How about Little Red Riding Hood? Take this basket of goodies to Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother.
Out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So the Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end.
Chickens? You did it again! You interrupted 2 stories and you're not even sleepy.
Sorry, Papa.
All right, let's try one more little story. This one will be Chicken Little. Okay. Here we go. Chicken Little.
Out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't panic, it's just an acorn." What? So Chicken Little did it. The end.
Chickens? You did it again! Now we're all out of stories.
Can't believe you stole to me, said Papa. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all. Papa!
What? You woke me up!
The end. Now we have some little chickens here to explain self-control.
As you can see, the chickens had a hard time with self-control. We know how hard self-control can be, especially here at school. So here are 3 tips when you feel like you are losing self-control. Step 1, stop. Step 2, think. Step 3, make a choice.
Now we will be practicing self-control with all of you. When I give the signal, you will stand up and do the chicken dance. When we stop the music, you need to show your self-control by freezing in your spot. When the music starts again, you may do the chicken dance until the music stops again. Let's try it. Okay, listen for the music now. That was pretty good. Let's try it one more time. That was pretty good. Thank you. I hope that you'll all be practicing your self-control this month.
Thank you. Mason Crosby behind me here and our Fuel Up friends have an announcement to make.
Mason Crosby football. Thanks for participating in the 5210 challenge to earn the chance to be entered in the drawing. First off, let's see whose name will be entered. 5. Stand up if you ate 5 fruits and vegetables each day during week 1 of the challenge. 2. Jump if you limited your screen time than less than 2 hours after school hours. During week. 0. Raise your hand if you eliminated all sugary beverages during week. Congratulations to those of you who participated in the challenges. Even if you were not chosen as the winner of the autographed packet football, you demonstrated self-control, perseverance, and commitment to follow through with the goal. That's great. So here we go. The lucky winner is a boy in 3rd grade. In Mr. Victor's. The winner is Noah Foley. We will be selecting entires from the challenge and we will give them to our teachers early next week. Remember, eat healthy and get your 60 minutes of playtime in every day.
All right, thank you to our Noah friends. And lastly, we have Pete the Panther.
Hello, boys and girls, parents and grandparents. I'm glad to see you made it. It was pretty chilly for a while this week, wasn't it? But I just want you to know I had no problem staying warm with this fur. And I also, over the past month, was able to go to 3 or 4 classrooms and pass out my rainbow-colored sweet treat shoe for responsibility. Remember, responsibility is not only for here at school, it's also for at home. And when I went to the classrooms, I reminded these guys that I was awarding them for showing responsibility, although some of them still needed to work on it a little bit. And so I gave them the candy that was in the shoe, and then we passed it on to the next class. And I talked to them a little bit about responsibility. Responsibility at home comes from cleaning up your room, helping your parents clear up the table maybe. Also, maybe shoveling the walk for yourself or a neighbor when we have snow like we had this past week. Then at school here, there's things you can do, and I told the classes that you should clean up your area after school at night around your classroom. You should also clean up the hallways. Make sure, according to Mr. Brown, you guys need to clean up your boots, your mittens, your coats, and your snow pants. Put them up on a hook so that he doesn't have any problems vacuuming. Otherwise, it takes him an extra half hour or so to pick up those things. Another thing I told them about responsibility is don't eat in the hallways. Eat in the classroom or in the lunchroom, because that vacuum that Mr. Brown drives does not pick up pretzels or goldfish. So make sure you don't eat in the hallway. And another thing is picking up paper towels around the bathrooms. Some of you have been doing a great job, and I appreciate it, and Mr. Brown. Okay, I just want to say that responsibility is very important, and you need to continue. Think about it when you're going home at night. Did I pick up everything I should have? Now we're moving on to self-control. And I'm just going to say a couple things about self-control because I want to save some of it when I go to the room to reward the classes for self-control. Self-control, Mama Cat, my little cousin, first cousin, Pete the cat, Mama told him that self-control is important when you're at home with your brothers and sisters and also in school with your classmates. Remember, self-control comes with word and also actions. So if you're going to say something to somebody, don't say anything unless you say something nice. That's what Mama Cat said. She also said, if you're going to show some actions, if you get angry at someone because they pushed you or did something, count to 10 before you react. That way you won't do something you'll regret later, okay? So think before you act. Those are the two things I want to talk about. Also, I mentioned reading. Pete the cat has a lot of good books in the library, and the kindergartners, I told about that. Get in there and read those Pete the cat books if you haven't already. And then keep reading because Mama Cat said reading is the gateway to knowledge and a good education, okay? So let's keep reading all the way through high school and beyond. I want to thank you, and let's have another good month. Only self-control. Concentrate on self-control. Thank you.